Lost Lands is coming up so quickly, and this past week has been all about prep. Most of my time has been spent sewing and piecing together some one of a kind outfits, but I've also been making sure to rest, relax, and spend quality time with friends. I actually shifted from my mom's house in Orlando, where I've been staying, back over to the Daytona house so I could tidy up the van and get ready for the journey to Lost Lands. I try to do a little bit each day so I don't get overwhelmed and everything stays organized. One of the ways I like to fill up my cup when we have busy weeks like this one is I like to take a trip to a local coffee shop. A friend of mine was DJing a little set here on Sunday, so I grabbed a matcha, enjoyed some home cooked food, and even knocked out some back end work on my iPad because, let's be honest, coffee shops are perfect for that balance of fun and productivity. Later that day, I went on a magical mushroom walk with a friend and her little ones. A fun fact about me is I absolutely love mushrooms. I even created my own mushroom logbook a while back, one of my first cozy creations that I launched on Amazon. Lately, I've been filling mine with tons of local Florida finds, but one day I can't wait to explore and document specimens outside of Florida too. During our walk, I shared as much mycology knowledge as I could with the kids. Connecting with nature before a big festival feels so grounding for me. I know I'll be away from home and away from my usual comforts, so being in the best headspace beforehand is so important. Pairing that with a little adventure with morning matcha and groovy tunes felt like the ultimate self care routine in my book. When I got home, I was greeted by the sweetest little visitor munching on grass in our backyard while Alan was inside preparing dinner. Slow, cozy days like this, filled with good food, my favorite people, and simple comforts mean so much to me. While we were eating, I noticed some movement outside the patio. We've been leaving food out for a stray cat that showed up at our door, but instead of the cat, two little raccoons had come to snack. Totally unexpected, but such a sweet surprise to watch them enjoy themselves. After a week of resting and recharging, it's finally time to really dive into the Lost Lands prep. Thankfully, my partner stocked up on pumpkin and fall themed goodies to keep me fueled throughout the week because not only am I snack motivated, I'm especially motivated by anything fall. So now that we're refreshed and cozy, let's get into the cleaning, organizing, and final prep for Lost Lands. Good morning. Let's get ready to go to Lost Lands. For the past week, I have been enjoying some lazy days at home, hanging out with friends, making tons of crafts for Lost Lands. I actually don't really have any outfits planned, so I decided why not try and make a ton of different outfits. I cannot wait to show you guys all of the final products after we wash them. And today is Thursday, and we are going to be leaving on Monday to head to Ohio to get there by Tuesday. So this is all the things that we have done so far or that we're doing to prep for Lost Lands. This is going to be my second year going to Lost Lands. Last year's Lost Lands was absolutely incredible. We ended up taking our friend Jesse's van. I did, in fact, record a YouTube video from last year. I have a ton of content, but at the end of last year, beginning of this year, ended up being really hard times for myself and my family, so I never got around to editing it. So I'm here in sunny Florida here, and it's nice and it's breezy, so I came out, and the first thing I'm doing is I am going to be cleaning out the van because we are going to be riding 5 deep in this van. That is a lot of people. Of course, we're not all going to be sleeping in the van. We're going to be camping at Lost Lands. Alan and I will be sleeping in the van. So let me show you the state of the van, because I'm going to be so transparent. We just did Mersive Beach, and then after Mersive Beach, we did Metamorphosis, and then there's just been a lot of travel, a lot of chaos, a lot of things going on in life. So if you want to know more about the in-betweens of my day-to-day life. I do have a Patreon where I post all of my projects that I'm working on. They all get my pattern for free, depending on which tier you get. They get my monthly patterns that I put out, anything going on in my life, because I don't normally trauma dump online, but there is where I just feel like a safe little community. Let me show you this van. Okay, I'm gonna start with the outside of the van and kind of walk you through what I'm gonna do and what my ideas and plans for Lost Lands are. So obviously this is the front door, and this is where my cats normally go in and out of their litter box. So instead of it being a litter box, because I won't have my cats, I'm going to make it a place where we could put our dirty laundry and our dirty shoes, because we have a vent system in there that is going to be constantly venting out so that no stinky wook smell from everyone at Lost Lands will be clouding the van. Okay, Dash is covered in blankets because our cats like to ride up here. So this is where all of our like clothes and jackets have gone, my little laptop workspace, getting all of the pashminas ready. Those are his clothes that we need to wash. Already stripped the bed, but we're going to be pulling out the mattress. These are more things of bedding. Want to wash the carpet. This is like clothes and trash bags and just a mess of things. Cat tree, not gonna need that at Lost Lands. These are just our little window covers, and then lots of snuggly blankets. We just need to straighten up and wipe everything down because our friend Jessie is allergic to cats, and we have 3 cats in this van normally when we travel, and a dog, which he's also allergic to the dog. So we don't want him to have a terrible drive up to Ohio. And then this is going to be our cozy common space. We have AC, so we can come in here, cool off, but I'm hearing it's going to be cold, so we're loving that. This is the state of the van. It's not terrible. I mean, it's just like bedding and clutter for the most part, clothes, and just needs to be wiped down. And then I'm also going to clean out the cubby holes just so that we have more storage. Overall, just do a nice clean. But first we got to do this cat litter box. I've been so busy preparing for Lost Lands that I never even did an unboxing video on TikTok. I've been slacking on TikTok, but it's okay, YouTube's more fun anyways. So far, I have pretty much just taken I start from the front and then work my way to the back whenever I clean the van. And plus Jesse's gonna be sitting in the front, so I just wanna make sure it's extra deep cleaned. So I have cleaned out pretty much the front of the van, and our next weapon of cleaning is this leaf blower. Now what we do is we take pretty much everything other than like our little candy bracelets on the dash, and I'm going to blow all the cat hair out. Jesse did use some of this fabric to make himself a pair of pants, but what we didn't realize, or what I didn't realize, was that not only was this like a car set, but it also came with a steering wheel cover. It came with these little things that you can put on the seatbelt, these little coasters, which are adorable. So, and then this little visor cover as well, like it just goes onto your visor, which I thought it'll just add like a fun pop of color. He did use one for his pants, and I don't think Alan would want it in his driver's seat anyways, but my seat, so cute. So we're gonna go decorate the van. I have the van pretty clean right now. Other than the closet space and my little makeup drawer, everything else in the van has been deep cleaned and tidied. I think I'll probably work on the closet once I get all of my outfits situated. I'm gonna pull everything out of my closet and then just put my rave clothes in there, and then the clothes that I'm gonna be using throughout the week, and then hopefully have room for my friends to also put their stuff in. If not, they'll go in the garage. I'm still rocking this crazy updo bun. It's a cleaning day and we're not judging. I decided to take a much needed breakfast break while the guys were outside working on the van. If you remember from my last vlog at Mersive Beach, we ran into a water tank issue. It actually burst. So they've been working on it, getting it fixed so we can have running water again. While they handled that, I was able to slip away for a shower and reset a little. My friend Amanda also stopped by so I could walk her through the care instructions for our sweet kitty cats. She'll be looking after them while we are away this week.
Yes.
Don't mind the piles and piles of laundry behind him.
Oh, yeah, it's next to the machine.
Yes.
Incredible.
It's the vibe.
Spent all day working yesterday. Oh, tell him about your pocket.
My trinket pocket. It's massive, and it's double layer, so there's a little foam pocket on the inside of the trinket pocket.
Yeah.
I love them.
Drawstring, love that
I got the
because
water tank out.
you got the water tank out. How was it?
Minute any of what it took or what happened to the water tank?
Yeah, in my Immersive Beach vlog, I recapped it.
Well, it ballooned out, and it's not supposed to be that shape, and I just spent the past like 30 minutes cut a window into the side of the tank, and then cut the back side of the tank out and pulled it out so that the tank would come out.
Fun. So how are you guys gonna get the new one in?
So I pulled that one wall next to the little garage section, and we were able to get the tank out once it wasn't wedged. So the new one should slide right in once we get the fittings and stuff on it to make it work.
Okay, let me see your hat.
My hat.
That's amazing.
About 100. That's not all of them.
After the guys wrapped up with the van, I did a little bit more tidying. The Florida afternoon rainstorms started rolling in. I took that as my cue to slow down for the evening, spending the rest of the night crafting and working on some more Lost Lands outfits at my sewing machine. After that, I decided to call it a day, and I'll see you tomorrow for the final touches. All right, it is now Sunday before Lost Lands. We're going to be leaving tomorrow, and all of my friends are going to start making their way here tonight or tomorrow. All the people that we're going to be taking in the van with us to Lost Lands. So today what I'm doing is I am going through my closet, and I am taking out all of the things that I am not going to want to bring, so that my closet is nothing but my Lost Lands clothes and my like sleepwear, comfy clothes, all that kind of stuff. I'm also gonna have friends that are gonna be here as well. Yeah, we have a lot of friends coming, which is gonna be awesome. This is cute. It's gonna be like a comfy, chill camp fit, so I'll keep you. But yeah, I wanna hang up all of my rave clothes. I've pretty much cleaned everything out of the van that is not festival related. This one is a lot more different than any other festival we've done because normally it's just Alan and I, but we're coming with a bunch of other people. They are going to be staying for the most part outside, I believe. It's going to be interesting sharing my space with so many people. This bodysuit with my purple pants that I just wore to Metamorphosis is probably one of my personal favorite outfits I've ever worn. The only issue that I have is the sparkles come off like crazy, but I'm obsessed with her, so she's definitely coming. Anyways, talking Lost Lands, I don't have any outfit set for any day. I'm just gonna bring all the outfits that I want, and then I'm just gonna pick an outfit based on the vibe of the day, because I genuinely just have no idea. Not a single clue. So okay, so I have like a jersey up here. I'm gonna put some other jerseys, probably my pashminas, and then some bucket hats up here. I don't have anything on the hangers really, so I can put some of my outfits that I want to wear. And then there's so much space here, so I could definitely stuff this full with like my clothes and friends' clothes. I also have these two up here, so I'm gonna go through those really quickly. And then this is what Alan keeps his stuff in. And then there's also another cabinet up here where he puts some of his clothes. We have a lot to organize. We've been doing back-to-back festivals, so I'm gonna go through his, figure out what's up there, and then take everything that I don't need for the festival out so that only festival things are in here. I don't think I'll need these. Those are cute though. And then I also made a pile over here of clothes. These are literally my immersive beach outfits that I wore. So I'm just taking all of these out. Okay, so I think I finally have the van set up and ready for everyone else to move their stuff in. So let me give you guys a little van tour. Okay, so we'll start in the front of the van. In the driver's seat, there is a stack of stuff that I need to bring into the house, but we have some carpets to keep out the dust, and then I just added a couple of accessories. Alan did not like the steering wheel cover that matches the mushroom chair and the visor, but he did let me add the seatbelt accessory to his side of the van. Starting on the floor of the van, we have some cute carpets. I think I might put another one here just to try and keep out the dirt in the van. I decorated up here. I added a bunch of cute photos that I got from Aldi's a while ago to put in my art room, and I thought they'd really make a nice touch in the van. And then over here, I did just add some more accent. I think they're like little posters, I'm not sure. I emptied out both of my wicker baskets. This stuff here is just Alan's wallet. I'm really excited about this wall back here because I paired it with a bunch of postcards that we got from our travels. I think the setup is really cute. And then obviously we're going to an Excision festival. I had to put out some of my tufted carpets. I put a couple over here as well. Down here in my dog's bedroom, I just have some candy making supplies and then some towels and blankets to put on the floor. We're definitely going to put a lot more stuff in there. So right here is a little seat, but it also can pop up to be a bed extension. And then this right here. So this right here can pop up to be a bed extension. And then this right here is like a little table to get ready, but we also have another cushion to make this almost like a king size bed. We don't have our pillows all in here yet just because they're still in our bedroom in the house, but we'll have some more pillows back here. I added a couple of posters back here and the greenery I already had. I might put something on this wall, but I'm not sure yet. This houses a lot of my jewelry, but I do have a bunch of jewelry that I do need to add to this just because I've been moving all of my stuff around. So I have jewelry here. I also have an abundance of jewelry right here. This is kind of my little get ready drawer. These are my Lost Lands tickets. And now I'm going to show you the closet. I think it'd be cute to maybe add some things here. I wish I had a mirror, but I don't have a mirror yet. Up here I have my pashminas and then some big jerseys. I think I might add a couple more jerseys. I'm not sure yet. These are the majority of my clothes that I'll be wearing. Some warm jackets, a bunch of my pants, a hat, and then I have some bucket hats back here, but I still do have a good amount of room to be able to add other people's stuff to this as well. My friend Haley let me borrow some overalls, which are so cute. And then here's some hair. Here are the tops that I made. I don't know if I've showed you guys them yet. And yeah, I think it looks really cute in here. I'm loving this wall decor and this. It just really just makes the space feel so much more cozy. Tonight I do have a friend coming over. Alfred is coming over and we're gonna load his stuff in the van. He's gonna have a sleepover. And then tomorrow my friend Peyton is coming over. Jessie is already here, and last year we did van life in Jessie's van at Lost Lands. So yeah, I think that this space is ready to rave in. Tomorrow I will need to clean out the fridge, but we're not leaving till tomorrow night. So the last things that I'm gonna do is Alan did take the van to go to a show this weekend when I was at my mom's, and he brought his cat Bean with him. So I need to clean the litter box out again, even though we already did that in this vlog. I do need to take it out. It shouldn't be too dirty, but I'm just gonna remove the litter box, vacuum the area, wipe it all down so that we can put all of our shoes and dirty laundry in there throughout the festival. And then we just need to load the trunk of the van. So I'm starving, so I'm gonna go feed myself. I'll put in a couple more clips of the final touch-ups, and then we will be headed to Lost Lands. And our journey of traveling to Lost Lands and all of that stuff is going to be probably in a different vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to like and subscribe so that you can see the final Lost Lands vlogs, which I'm so stoked about. And thank you guys so much for coming along this journey with me. I'm very excited for my second Lost Lands, and I just am so ready. I've been anticipating this for so long, so let's go. We're going to Lost Lands today. Look at these freaking band-aids that we found. Immediate yes. No, I can't get everything dino. This is all of the goodies in our cart so far. Alright, we're cleaning out the cabinet and putting all of our groceries up here, and then getting rid of all the stuff that we don't need over here, and then we're leaving! Not now, but like, we still have some time. Final result. Nice. Thank you, Amanda.
Sebastian, say hello.
Hello.
Hi.
You can tell him your name. You can ask him his name.
You want to give me a super cool car and
I'd love to see your super cool car. Look at
That's
it.
what he got for cleaning his room.
Whoa, we love a clean room.
Period.
It's so beautiful. So I found this fabric that Jesse's mom had given to me like months ago when I was cleaning out the van, and it's literally so perfect. It creates like a nice little divider in the van, so like if I'm in the kitchen and if we want to like change or hang out in the back. Oh my gosh, I had this little curtain rod that I had bought like years ago, and it extended literally perfectly right here, and then my closet and stuff. And then we also have these curtains right here for privacy. Oh my goodness. I think that this is absolutely incredible.
Hoping everything fits.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of stuff.
I know, and we do have some more room underneath that we can move stuff around. Albie just went grocery shopping with Alan.
That's so big.
Oh my gosh.
Aldi bags.
Big Aldi bags. Okay, and he's going to Tetris it into our fridge. So she's pretty empty for the most part.
So we hope
And
everything fits.
there's nothing in the freezer, so.
We hope everything fits.
All right, you do that. I'm gonna go back here and continue editing.
Yes.
I'll be here.